With the anticipated release of Dual Evolution FB09 on March 13th, the Dragon Ball Super Fusion World market is heating up. But before we get lost in the hype of the new mechanics, we must look at the performance of the latest set, Saiyan's Pride FB08. Looking back at the most recent data often reveals some of the best opportunities, and if you are looking to add some Dragon Ball to your portfolio, this might be the set to keep an eye on. The fundamentals for the Saiyan's Pride booster box are looking solid. Currently, the box is seeing consistent sales around the $145 mark, a healthy price point that signals strong demand. Liquidity is also impressive. With over 180 boxes still available on TCG Player, the market is absorbing them at a rate of roughly 14 boxes per day. This consistent churn suggests a healthy buying pool, which is exactly what we want to see for long-term growth. The driving force behind this frenzy is, of course, the chase cards. The current crown jewel is the Sun Goten FB08-121 Super Alternate Art. This card is tearing up the charts, with a verified sale of $675 on TCG Player as recently as February 5th. Even more staggering, we've seen highest bids hitting $990 on eBay. Much of the recent Dragon Ball hype centers around these chase cards, and when they are commanding prices near four figures, it is easy to see why collectors are flocking to this set. Looking ahead, the momentum is only going to build with Dual Evolution. This upcoming set is poised to bring even more heavy hitters, including the fan favorite Gogeta. The new set introduces the Fusion Evolve mechanic, allowing for dynamic gameplay where you can KO opponents' cards by fusing your own. With leaders like Gogeta and Son Gohan, FB09 is shaping up to be a powerhouse that will likely drag the entire Fusion World market upward, benefiting previous sets like FB08. However, Saiyan's Pride is far from a one-card pony. The set features stunning artworks for alternate SRs and leaders, specifically for Gohan, Goten, and Broly, which are bouncing between sales of $80 to $130 for the number 2 through number 7 spots. This depth is crucial. It shows that the set isn't solely propped up by the main Super Alternate Art Chase Rare. When the mid-tier hits are fetching over $100, you know you have a set with genuine distributed value. When you crunch the numbers, the financial picture gets even better. If you add up the top cards, this set's overall top 10 value sits around $1,600. This is a massive set value that allows FB08 to go toe-to-toe with other booster boxes in the modern TCG market. For a collector or investor, this high ceiling lowers the risk of opening a dud box and increases the expected value significantly compared to weaker releases. As we have kept up with the Dragon Ball Super Fusion World rise, it has been keeping consistent and growing, which are all good signs. We have even purchased some singles ourselves to test the liquidity in the market, just to make sure it wasn't all artificial pumping. We have been pleasantly surprised with a decent amount of confirmed sales and smooth transactions. The demand is real, organic, and seemingly hungry for high-rarity Saiyans. Overall, FB08 is a great set to get into if you are looking to build a position in the Dragon Ball Super Fusion World Series. It offers a perfect opportunity to understand the whole TCG series, which is comparable to the One Piece rarity structure and release schedule. With only roughly 8 sets, excluding specialty sets, out so far, this game is still early enough that it is easy to get caught up. You can get a good market feel for future releases without being overwhelmed by decades of backlog. For more set analysis, trading card market updates, and undervalued specific picks, join TC Journal at tcjplayer.com.